Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Boston. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Wednesday, April 22nd. You'll be interested to know, today is Earth Day. Each year, communities worldwide celebrate Earth Day with peaceful gatherings, educational events, tree plantings, and joyful activities that honor our shared planet. It inspires caring actions, hopeful conversations, and lasting commitments to protect nature, support biodiversity, and foster a brighter, greener future for every generation. So now you know. And now, it's time for the weather report. This morning, there's a slight chance of rain showers, and it feels like 36 degrees with 6-mile-per-hour wind. The sunset will take place at 7:33, and it will rise again tomorrow at 5:47. It looks like we're in for some cloudy skies today, with a chance of rain showers and a high near 47, accompanied by a light south breeze around 8 miles per hour. If you're inland, it will hit a high of 47. Tonight, expect mostly cloudy skies with patchy fog, a slight chance of rain showers, and a low around 42, with calm winds around 5 miles per hour. The nearshore buoy at Cape Cod Bay reads 44 degrees for the water temperature. Looking ahead in the weather. Thursday starts with a slight chance of rain showers before 8 a.m. and a few thunderstorms possible, then becomes mostly sunny with a high near 60 and a west wind 3 to 12 miles per hour. Thursday night into Friday night will be mostly clear to partly cloudy with lows in the upper 30s and breezy northwest to northeast winds around 5 to 7 miles per hour at times. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, one of the Franklin Park Zoo's best-known gorillas is moving to a new home. Little Joe, a 33-year-old Western Lowland Gorilla, will transfer to another zoo in the coming months as part of a coordinated plan to protect gorillas and ensure the species' survival. Stephanie Brinley, the president and chief executive officer of Zoo New England, stated this news is bittersweet to share, as we will all miss Little Joe, but we are also excited for this opportunity for him to lead his own troop. Western lowland gorillas, native to the western areas of Central Africa, are critically endangered in the wild. Now on to sports. The San Antonio Spurs, a potential NBA title contender, are now in trouble after an injury to Victor Wembanyama and a fourth-quarter collapse in a Game 2 loss. Led by Scoot Henderson, who led all scorers with 31 points, the Portland Trail Blazers beat the Spurs 106-103, tying their first-round series at 1-1. San Antonio led by 14 points with less than 10 minutes remaining, but without Wembanyama, the Spurs allowed the Trail Blazers to finish the game on a 27-10 run. Game 3 is Friday night in Portland, with Wembanyama's status uncertain. In local sports, the Red Sox get their shot at redemption tonight against the Yankees at Fenway. After dropping yesterday's opener 5-3, a shutout on just 2 hits, Boston is desperate for a response. Ranger Suarez takes the mound against Max Fried at 6:45, and the Sox can't afford to go down 2-0 at home. They're 9-14 on the year and need this one badly. Over on the ice, the Bruins are heading home for Game 3 tonight at TD Garden, and this one is massive. Boston is tied with Buffalo at 1 game apiece after taking Game 2, but they've got to tighten up defensively. That third-period collapse in Game 1 still stings. Pasternak led the league with 100 points in the regular season, and Jeremy Swayman has been rock solid in net. The Garden should be electric. Meanwhile, the Celtics head to Philadelphia Friday night down 1 game in their series with the 76ers after last night's 14-point loss at the Garden. Jaylen Brown had 36 points, but it wasn't enough. Boston shot just 26% from 3, while Philly buried 48% from deep. That's the series right there. On the gridiron, the Patriots signed fullback Jack Westover to keep continuity up front, and Drake May is returning for the off-season program, starting Monday with the draft just days away. In top news, Texas can enforce a state law requiring public schools to display posters of the 10 Commandments in classrooms, a federal appeals court ruled on Tuesday. A majority of the Fifth U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals ruled in favor of Texas officials, concluding that the law does not establish an official state religion. The ruling stated it does not tell churches or synagogues or mosques what to believe or how to worship or whom to employ as priests, rabbis, or imams. The court heard arguments in January after 16 families sued over the law, alleging it promotes one interpretation of Christianity over others. All 17 active judges on the court listened to the case, alongside a similar challenge in Louisiana. In business news, T-Mobile is limiting a longtime perk it has advertised for years, despite facing elevated customer losses. This move is part of a broader series of changes to its customer perks and benefits in recent months. Shortly after T-Mobile appointed Srini Gopalan as its chief executive officer in November last year, it began notifying customers about the end of its Jump on-demand program in December. This program allowed customers to upgrade their phones every 30 days. Additionally, it will start charging a monthly fee of $3 for its Apple TV On Us perk, which had been free since 2021. This change went into effect on January 1st. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is up 2.5% to about $78,000. Ethereum is up 3% to about $2,000. And XRP is up 1% to $1.45. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the Boston area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class. With locations in Canton, Wellesley, Hingham, Brookline, and Framingham, just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. SpaceX has announced an unusual arrangement to potentially acquire the automated programming platform Cursor for $60 billion, or pay a fee of $10 billion. This acquisition could enhance xAI's tools to compete with market leaders like Anthropic. A report revealed that Sergey Brin directed Google's Strike team to accelerate its agentic AI tools, while Sam Altman declared a code red at OpenAI last year. The New York Times reported on the possible deal, which SpaceX confirmed via Twitter. Musk values his combined companies at $1 trillion, with reports indicating Cursor was raising funds recently. And in entertainment news, everything we know about Bridgerton Season 5 so far. As viewers retire the Cinderella slippers, they can look forward to Season 5 of Bridgerton, following Francesca and Michaela's love story. Production started on March 24th, 2026, with cameras now rolling. Francesca's chance at second love is explored in the sixth book of Julia Quinn's best-selling series, When He Was Wicked. In the novel, Francesca finds new love with John's cousin, Michael Sterling, who inherits John's title as the new Earl of Kilmartin. Michaela was introduced at the end of Season 3 in a gender-bending move that showrunner Jess Brownell felt was natural. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American environmentalist and author, Edward Abbey. And he said, "Wilderness is not a luxury, but a necessity of the human spirit, and as vital to our lives as water and good bread." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the weather reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Boston.